Welcome back, race fans. Here we are tonight again with the Iron Thunder Racing League Gutter Team Truck Series. It is Season 6, Round number 2 here at Las Vegas. Presented by Max Speed TV. Yes, if y'all have not already figured it out by now, I am sick. Have COVID. So a lot of things will happen tonight that don't normally happen. There will be a lot of downtime. But we are here. Still going to get this race underway and kind of semi-broadcasted with the Iron Thunder Racing League. Glad to have everybody out there. And a big shout out to Gutter Team for coming on board, sponsoring the series here for the truck series. Of course, it is myself. It is Joshua Medlock. I'll be on the mic sometime here tonight, here and there. But we'll try to get the battles and stuff, pit stops and all that for you. Glad to have at least 5 of you out there tuning in and 2 likes out there here tonight. We're gonna go ahead and kind of real quickly dive down into the pre-race analytics here tonight. An air temp of 90 degrees, a track temp of 92. It is a little warm out there. Gonna be dealing with a little bit of a wind out there too, at about 7 miles an hour. They are going to be pulling 100 laps here tonight. Now, they do run one stage in the trucks. So that stage will be at the completion of lap 30 to 31. What makes it very interesting here is if you go down to the fuel window here to 60%, you can do about 30 laps on fuel. So it's really going to be close on that fuel window to make it even to that stage. Anybody going to chance it? Well, I guess we'll see. They get a total of 4 sets of tires here tonight. That does include the set they start with. Pit road here at 50 and a pace speed of 60 an hour. Taking a look here at the point standings after the first round of Gutter Team Truck Series from last week. Now, Storm Patterson stormed his way and grabbed the win at Daytona. He is going to come into tonight in the lead at 55 points. Brandon Klooster, who's in that second spot, 51 points, 4 behind Storm. George Balfins Jr. in third, 46, 9 behind the leader. Dave Matson in fourth, 41, 14 behind the leader. Egan Sabailo in fifth at 39, 16 behind the leader. Brian Workman in sixth at 38, 17 behind the leader. Matt Quick in seventh, 37 behind the leader. At 37 points, 18 behind the leader, my bad. Matt Kreiser in 8th at 36, 19 behind the leader. And then we get to a tie between Sawyer Ott and Will LaRue. That is for 9th at 34 points. They are 21 behind the leader. John Swigert, 11th at 33 points, 22 behind the leader. Kelvin Moe, 12th at 32, 23 behind the leader. Roger Diebold in 13th. Now, of course, we are just getting the season started, but if you break it down, it's the top 12 that go in do the chase. So right now Kelvin would be in it. Roger Diebold on the outside of 13th, looking top 12, 30 points, 5 behind the leader. Heading to our last tie, rounding out our top 15, tied for 14. Matthew Jorgensen and Donald Sandusky, 7 behind Storm Patterson here. That is going to round out, of course, top 15 in the point. This will change over the season. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. If not, I might have to turn myself up a little bit. This will change over the period of 10 races. 9, including tonight. Of course, the last race of the regular season will be Tuesday, November 8th. That will be at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We got a ways for that, so we got to get through tonight. Next week, Phoenix, and of course round 5, the road course of Circuit of the Grand, October 4th. So a little bit of just a heads up on the races that are coming up here for the Iron Thunder Racing League, or ITRL as we call them. Man, this is going to be a rough night, folks. I can already feel it. Not for the drivers, I hope. It's, yeah, for me. But we'll get through it together. We're going to go ahead and step away here and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying should be underway or getting close to be underway when we come back.
we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway. 5 minutes qualifying. Now Alex Little up at the top, pushing second, third, and Gregory gonna do position. Philo P1 now landed. Audi Liquor Picker Upper 2. Go ahead and bring the qualifying times up here for everybody. I don't really have to go through them. Brendan out there asking exactly what do I think's gonna happen here tonight. Well, bud, don't really know, to be honest with you. Hopefully it's an interesting race. Definitely gonna be for me, that's for sure. George Balfange Jr. taking that top position here in qualifying. Under 2 minutes to go. Right now, I am still showing George up in that top spot. We're going to see here if anybody is able to knock him off of the top spot. Donald Sadusky out there in chat. How you doing, Donald? Like Raymond Ruttenauer, Matt Quick, Norm Patterson, like Dave Matson moving up into P2 here. Give it a few. I'm out there in chat. Well, glad to have everybody out there tuning in for what is Brian Wortman up into P2 here in qualifying. Glad to see everybody out there though, rooting on their favorite driver, whether it be just a driver or a son out here, or rooting on their father, or whatever the case may be. It does look like George Balfans Jr. is going to hold on here to that top position, it looks like. Down to the final 5 seconds of qualifying. Eamon Rittenauer is going to cross the stripe, or did it count? Oh, I don't know if it counted or not. However, let's get old George up here real quick if we can. A little chit chat with George. Maybe. George, got a copy, buddy.
Sir, what's going on?
Hey, man, congratulations on the pole out here tonight for round number 2. How you feeling, bud, at Las Vegas?
I feel like I need to make you a little bit of practice.
Okay.
And we qualify as quick as all right. Good, starting out front. Here, but I guess we'll find out.
Hopefully you're feeling better than me.
Yeah, I agree, man. You gotta get yourself back healthy.
Yeah, definitely. So it doesn't sound like me, does it?
No, it doesn't sound good. We
Uh,
appreciate you, though. We appreciate your all the effort and the time you put into this.
I do appreciate it. Well, have a good time out there, buddy, and congratulations on the pole.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Yep. All right, well, let's go ahead. Get them on the grid here tonight, folks. We're going to try to run through it. Maybe. Yeah. Not all here right now, folks. Alrighty, the Max Speed TV starting grid here tonight. George Balfans Jr. on the pole with a 31.162. Congratulations to George on pole. Brian Workman going to start on the outside of him in second. Dave Matson third. Will LaRue fourth. Egan Sabailo rounding out our top 5. John Swigert in 6th. Sean Boundy 7th. Ryan Dingler in 8th. Kelvin Mosier 9th. And Matt Cherry rounding out our top 10. And Landon Polinsky in 11th. Alex Little in 12th. Matt Quick 13th. Josh Ball 14th. Nathan Shiflett in 15th. Manning Gregory 16th. Sawyer Ott 17th. Roger Diebold 18th. Andy Kokalova in 19th. Matthew Kloosterhuis in 20th. Matt Jorgensen 21st. Danny Vizina 22nd. Justin Bush 23rd. Brandon Kloosterhuis in 24th. Carson Etheridge 25th. Sawyer West 26th. Zachary Kreiser 27th. Treston Ott in 28th. Lucas Cox 29th. And Matthew Kemp in 30th. Adam Schramm 31st. Raymond Rittenauer 32nd. Storm Patterson 33rd. Josh Culley 34th. Tommy Allen Jr. 35th. Brandon Pamatak 36th. AJ Williams 38th. Daniel Half 39th. That is going to round us out here tonight. Oh, something got a little janky back here. Went from 36 to 38, 39. So it totally missed 37. But here we go, coming out of turn number 4. And pace car is off and away. Here we go, people. Rain is out and boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here tonight. Yep, that's about all you're going to get from me. All right, already seeing some movement back here. Keep an eye on it. Some 3 wide going on. 74. Workman falling backwards. 3 wide a little bit back here. So 34 also. That is Bounty. He's falling back a little bit. Already back to 17. 74 still falling back. Way back. Oh, we got some net code action. Everybody managing to get around the mayhem back here. I'm trying to find out who that was. Brandon Klooster, who's actually was involved in that net code. As we see, he fell back to 35th. Donald, man, I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's not fun, that is for sure. It's not just, it's not just me either. Wife's got it, brother-in-law's got it, and my best friend's got it. So, yeah, we're all kind of under the gun here. But George Belfans Jr. is going to lead the first 3 laps here. Got LaRue and Spiger right there with him. Gonna be using a lot of these little Digi gadgets I got on ATVO tonight. Yeah, we got a bottle per second. John Swigert up top, to the left. Back in the field here. Not really seeing a whole lot in the back. Tybold, Ball, Bounty, Kloosterhoos, Gregory, Hott, and Jorgensen. A few others right here together. We'll keep an eye on it. Potential 3 wide right there, but it didn't happen. 46 with the Iconite machine. Sawyer, a little bit in there. But he's alright. Up 12 of 30. 13 as it updates. Now, single file. Still moving back in toward the back of the field. Checking on all the other drivers that are back here. Oh, man. Sorry about that, folks. Officially halfway of the stage. John Swigert grabbing his ninth lap of lead. Now the question is this guy's gonna chance going the distance? They're gonna come down pit road, flash and go, or take some tires with it? Guess we'll find out. 17. Yeah, Donald, it stinks, man. It really does. I can't, not as exciting as I normally am. I'm trying to keep up with everything. But we're here. We'll get through it. Got the 93 and 21 back here doing battle. We're going to cross the Strat. 93 is going to have it at the line, but down into one. Meaning Gregory. If he's going to be able to get the run, I would think 93 will have it. Yep, got the run on the outside. Typical Vegas. We're a good sized field out here tonight. 39 drivers, it looks like. Justin White is not even in the race. 38 actually started. Got 6, 22, 3, 48 right here together. 6B speed, that is Storm Patterson, last week's winner. We'll open up the season. Started 33rd here tonight. He was P22. 38 of Roger Diebold to the inside of the double zero. Landon Kalinsky is going to drive around him. Comes to 24 of Oosterhuis. That is Matthew. Also around the double zero. Matthew goes into P11. Alright, so lap 24. A25 at the stripe. Don't see anybody coming down pit road. Everybody might have saved at least a lap. Oh, now that I say that, Adam Schramm down pit road in the number 3. He does not have enough. Oh, and he slid it into his pit box. That is going to cost him some time here. And a lot of time. He got the fuel and he is going to be off and away. And mistakes made on pit road. What the whole freaking thing is doing? We saw your Blinky Blinky again, having some issues. Alright, so we got some drivers. Oh, yes, we got some drivers down. Ryan Dingler down pit road. Josh Ball, I believe. We'll get to him. Henning Gregory down pit road. Bush, Cox, Cena all down pit road. I think John Swigert is going to take a chance. Lap 28 for Swigert. Here comes some more. Ubilo, Little, Oosterhuis of Matthew, Landon Kalinsky. Carson Etheridge, Collier West, also down pit road. Yep, John Swigert not going to be able to make it. Come down pit road as well as Will LaRue. Matt Cherry going to stay out, taking lap 29 and lead his first lap here tonight. Next time by, white flag will be in the air for the stage. Matt Cherry has made his bed, white flag in the air, 1 to go for the stage here tonight. Roger Diebold in the close P2 right now. Matt have enough fuel? Does Roger have enough fuel? Matt does not. He is out. Roger gonna come around. Does Roger have enough? No, Roger does not. 94 does not either. Whoa, but it is going to be George Belfans Jr. is going to grab the stage here. There it is here tonight. George Belfans Jr., your stage winner. I do believe he's got to get, no, he's out of fuel. Whoa, okay, so what is this gonna do? Who got it? Was it quick? I had Belfans Jr. as crossing the line, but he is out of fuel, it looks like. He's got to come down pit road. Oh, this is definitely going to play a huge factor in who gets the stage here tonight. Oh man, this is not good. All right, Belfans is on pit road here. Matt Quick is up in the top spot. Got a couple of drivers coming around here, I do believe. Right now, I believe George Belfans would be your stage winner because he did cross the line. Well, I guess what we're going to do here is just go ahead and talk to George here again real quick. Alrighty, George, do you have a copy?
I sure do.
Well, you crossed the line first for the stage, but it looked like to me you ran out of fuel. Was you able to get it back around?
Yeah, we were talking about what we were gonna do about saving fuel to get to the end, and oh my gosh, they are talking like crazy. But yeah, I ended up making it back to my pit stall. Got me a full tank of gas and some tires. So just gonna do what we can here, and I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Wanted to get those stage points for the team, so we'll see what happens here.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I can't confirm it if you officially got the stage. I'm going with whoever crossed the line first. So I guess the admins will make their ruling at the later date. For right now, you got the stage, you got the bonus points, bud. We still got a lot of racing to go. How you feeling out there in the first 30 laps?
I felt good. The bumps in turn one, man, them things, if you don't hit the line just perfect, it really it's not a fun time. So it's just a matter of hitting your marks in turns 1 and 2, and I think you'll end up being okay. Otherwise, 3 and 4, it's just a matter of getting the clean air and hitting your line just right to get a nice run over the start finish line.
At this point, I think I would rather have hit the bumps all day long than have COVID.
Yeah, I don't think I've had the displeasure of having COVID yet, even while traveling all around the country while it's been a thing. But I can't imagine it's a fun time.
Well, let me just say this: you got racing you got to worry about. I gotta try to call this race the best I can while dealing with it. I mean, it happened. It is what it is. But awesome racing by you guys early on here tonight, George, and everybody out there looks like having a pretty clean race, pretty good run, being very friendly out there. So we'll see how that transpires later on into the race. All right. So good luck down there, buddy.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Bye-bye.
All right, I hope I put him in the right room. If I did not, well, I guess I'll get jumped later for it. Right now, I'm not feeling too hot, but we are back. We're on lap 34 of 100 here tonight. Now, yes, I do have a crank it up here for Las Vegas, Sin City. We'll definitely be using that here tonight. But only caution here, folks, has been the stage. Everybody has been green. We have been green, I should say. Looks like right now, Will LaRue is going to be our leader here. Yes, sir. Will get us going here tonight. Followed by Ryan Diggler Dingler, Matt Quick, John Swigert, Treston Ott, Josh Ball, Josh Coley. So we got a battle of the Joshes. Egan Sabilo, Zachary Kreiser, and Mr. Quicker Picker-Upper, Sean Boundy, rounding out our top 10. Hey, we're getting through it, folks. We're getting through it. We got, 15 more laps. We'll be at the halfway mark here tonight of 100. We'll get through it. We got eight out there watching and 4 locks out there. Thank you all for tuning in. Do appreciate the support. And once more here tonight, we're gonna have to do it again. But we are coming to the green. Will LaRue in the 55. We'll be getting us going here tonight. Final stint of the race here. No more stages. And he is going to be on the loud pedal. We are back underway here tonight for the Iron Thunder Racing League season number 6, round number 2 here at Las Vegas. The Strat 200 should be the Strat 150, but they call it the Strat 200 here tonight. The Gutter Team Truck Series. I do not want to forget that. Big shout out to Gutter Team out there, and of course Josh Ball, Sawyer Ott, Dylan Hale. I mean, I can keep going on and on and on. Big shout out to all the fans out there that are tuning in here tonight, keeping me company, trying to watch the race. I'm trying to keep up with it for everybody. It's a little more difficult when you're sick. It really is. But as Coach Pittman, Arkansas's football coach, always says, yes, sir, we got it. Yes, sir, we do. Alrighty, folks, let's go ahead and do it. We'll give a break here, and we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of Crank It Up here tonight on Max Speed TV. Crank it up, everybody. Folks, well, we do have a caution here, so let's go and find out what happened, if we can, of course. I do see Brandon Pamitat here kind of slow down, but I'm not saying he was in it. Oh, wow. Oh, he was right there with it, though. That was a 94 and a 45. Oh, yep, there it is right there, folks. He got that 4 wide again. Yep, so Brandon Pamitat going to be involved in this right here. Let's go ahead and get a chase view. We're going to turn that camera here on Brandon Pamitat. And we're going to let it play out a little bit. Blam! Right there it was. Contact there with the blue. That is the 94. Yes, it is. All right. Barely can see the number there on that right rear. The 48 right here might be a little bit of net code. Nah, that's not going to be no net code there. That is definitely some contact for sure. And the Twitch TV Pamatoot. I like it, Pamatoot. Right there, man. Yep. Quick 4 wide, and then this is where it's kind of all going to transpire from here. And boy, that 94 going to take a hard lick as well to the outside wall. Oh man, and that is where the caution definitely is going to come out. It does look like the 45. Yes, it's got an engine blown. That is where the caution, first official caution, is going to come out here tonight. And we do have a new leader in Mr. Josh Ball here this evening. The Red Bull #1 up top. Treston, almost called him Preston. Preston Ott P2 here tonight. Carson Etheridge P3. Josh Coley P4. And John Swigert P5. Well, let's see here who we can get real quick. How about we pick on Treston here? Treston, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you. It's been a good race. Hold on, let me pass you. Yeah, I started off pretty bad. I got a pretty bad qualifying run. Then once the long run came in, I noticed that I could run the middle lane pretty good and was gaining a lot of time. And then with the whole, I kind of ran it dry on that stage caution and cycled me out up front. And I'm just trying to save my tires a little bit, and I think it's going to come down to a green flag run, or if we get a bunch of cautions. Just depends on what lane we end up running.
Well, don't give out your strategies, but what lane do you prefer? The high line, the mid line, or, next to that white line, the low line?
Well, the high line hasn't quite kicked in yet. I think it needs a little more rubber. A little dirty up there. Every time I've tried it so far, I've gotten it tight. Obviously, the bottom line, on the white line, is best on fresh tires. You're not getting anywhere other than the white line right out the gate. I think it's going to boil down to if we get a long run on these tires. I think you'll be seeing people all over, bottom, middle, and top, honestly, by the end of this race.
Kind of like the first half of the race went before the stage. It was, everybody kind of all over, so I'm liking it. I like that Las Vegas here in the trucks, all three lines come into play, but, also tire strategy, fuel could even come into play. You guys can only get about 30, 31 laps, and 31 is even pushing it. So it's gonna be a tough finish here, depending, of course, on on cautions. Treston, that. So, man, good luck down there, and man, we'll see what happens here toward the end. Bud, good luck.
Absolutely appreciate it.
Yep. All right, well, let's just go ahead and, we interview him. He's closest by. Josh Ball is going to be getting us going here. He is on the outside. Now, they do have teams over here. Rebel Racing, JCOM, Burnt Bacon, Cosmic, Eminem, Gary Majeski, Fighters, Ridge, Tony, LaRue, RSB, so there's several teams up here. I'm not going to go through who's all part of it. I really don't feel like it. We'll get to that later on here, folks, later on in the season. Maybe next week. Hopefully I feel much better. But Josh Ball is going to be on the outside here tonight. He's going to get us going, coming to lap 45 here. Pace car is off and away. And waiting on the green and Echo restart zone. He is on the loud pedal, and we are backing away here tonight for the Iron Thunder Racing League Gutter Team Truck Series Season 6. Round number 2 here at Las Vegas. And I know somebody in chat there, that was Tom. You're doing, thank you, Tom. I do appreciate that, buddy. It means a lot to me. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I could have, asked permission to call off tonight and just went to bed, but these guys, I've got to, really got to know these guys. They've gotten to know me, and I've called races with strip truck before. Yeah, that's not fun. But I've done it, and I'm dedicated. So this is my passion. I love doing it. It's not all about me though. It's about these drivers, the leagues that I do, and then, most importantly, tonight this league. They didn't have to give me this league. They did. I got to give a big shout out to everybody who's in agreement as we're gonna come up on some 3 wide here. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Already seen 4 wide. That was under that crank it up cam there that we did. Going to be doing another one here pretty shortly, so stay tuned for that. We might even see another 4 wide under crank it up. Heck, we may even see a 4 wide before we do crank it up if they keep going like they're going here tonight. Door to door, bumper to bumper, nose to tail. It's gonna get heated, folks. It's gonna get thunder racing here tonight for the Iron Thunder Racing League. All right, they're starting to get a little on the single file side. Well, I don't know. The other one is John Swigert. Now, John's led 21 laps. He is looking to get around that number 1 machine of Josh Ball. So we got a battle of Josh and John, P1 and P2. But of course, if they continue to race it up, you know who's right behind them? Yep, don't look now, but that is the 78 of Zachary Kreiser at Denver mattress machine. Yeah, you can't tell. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, as we battle for the lead up here with the 0, 1, and the 1. And I actually just noticed that. The 0, 1, and the 1. So now what we need is a 0, 0, 1 up here. And I think we would have all the 1s. Oh, okay. We would need a 100 up here too. So we need a 100 and a 0, 0, 1. And I think we'd be good to go for all the 1s and 0s. Wouldn't that make for a beautiful 4 wide for the victory here? Yep, John Swigert going to take over the lead from Josh Ball. Josh does now have 8 laps, though, under his belt, but John Swigert going to have 23 under his. Well, let's go ahead and try this again here, folks. Let's crank it up here tonight again on Max Speed TV. How about it? Alrighty, folks, we're back. Got Swigert still up front. Got some jostling back here. That is around, I believe, the 35 of Sawyer. Yeah. Sawyer, Manning, Alex Little, Sean. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get straightened out a little bit. ATVO starting to pick it up. Oh man, oh man. Lap 57 of the 100. Stage lot still up there. We are done with that. We're done with stages. Oh, it's just straight up racing. Let's see, it's been out here at about 16 laps, roughly. He will have to come down pit row, 3 wide here at Vegas. That 3 wide not gonna last long. Number 15 is falling even further backwards here from where he restarted back in 11th now. Getting run down by Matt Wick. Let's go on board here with, and there's so many drivers here tonight. How about we go on board here with Mr. Alex Little. Good Lord, Alex, you almost took the back end of the Mike and Ike's truck off. And Alex kind of getting ate up on the inside here. Matt Cherry is a lap down, and Matt Cherry just got around Alex Little. Oh, Raymond Rittenauer. Something happened to Raymond. Let's go back on the Max Speed TV replay and have a quickie look. What happened? Oh, right there is what happened to the 87. Up into the wall. He keeps it down below that white line off the track. Lets everybody go around. And Raymond gonna have some damage on that truck. It did definitely affect him. He went all the way back to, I'm showing right now, 21st. Yes, it is, and he just keeps falling backward. All right, back up front on Swigert, Josh Ball, Ryan Dingler, and Will LaRue. Top 4. Second and a half back, Keegan Sabilo, Manning Gregory, Sean Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Not doing a very good job of being the quicker picker-upper right now. He is right where he started in 7th, but he needs 7 more positions. We'll see what Sean can do here. Lap 64, they're going to have to pit. Warren Patterson, of course, looking to go back to back here. Patterson, last week's opening race, a winner at Daytona. Matt Quick, of course, driver the pole last week. So Matt Quick looking to make quick work of things. here tonight. He started on pole and wasn't able to grab the win. Ended up finishing P7 last week, so he is looking to kind of make up for what happened at a super speedway. And it looks like Hurricane 09 is out with connection issues. Not going to run anyone's race. Oh, wait a minute. Soda Can 09, are you Dave Matson by chance? Okay, so you are Dave Matson then. Yep, gonna take a big points hit for sure. Coming into tonight, P4. 14 behind the leader, 41 in total. Oof, yep. Ooh, Sawyer, man, Sawyer all night long here tonight. Lincoln had some, a few laps where he was doing okay, and then all of a sudden now it's starting out again. Not sure exactly what's going on with the 35. Gutter Team Truck Series 35. I cannot stay on him. You'll have Josh Colley. Looks like some battling going on toward the back here. Now we're going to be coming up on lap number 70. Oh, there it is, lap 70. All right, next time by will be 30 to go. That is going to put them yet again at that window, and we've been green. So we're going to have some pit stops here pretty quickly to see anybody can make it. And I think, looking at the stand here, John Swigert up 29 here at the stripe. That'll put it at 30 to go. If he goes around at least 2 more times, or at least 1 more time, I think he'll be okay. Come in, grab fuel, grab tires, and he'll be good to go for regulation. Now, for a green-white checkered attempt, if we get one, right there at the end, would they have enough? I don't know. It would be close. Lap 72 here tonight. That's going to put John Swigert and company at about 30 laps now. It does look like Manning Gregory is not going to take that chance. He is going to come down pit road, as well as George Belfans Jr. and several more here too. Lucas Cox down. So they are not going to take the chance. They're going to make sure, and Lucas is going to have to back up. They're going to go ahead, come down. They do get 1 fast repair, so if they need to use it, they can use it. And here we go. We've got a huge field here coming down. John, Will LaRue, Ryan Dingler, Higgins Savilo, Picker Upper, Bounty, Ott, Boosterhoose of Matthew, all down pit road. So they are not even going to take the chance either. They're going to make sure they have enough, and that with this stop they should have enough. And these guys too, Storm Patterson, Matt Quick, Roger Diebold, Dylan Mosier, Josh Coley, Will LaRue, Josh Ball here. He made his pit stop at about 6 laps ago, so we're looking here. I think that's going to put Josh right at the cusp, if I'm looking at that right. It's going to be a 7-stint run. Tires also could play a factor here too. Matt Quick here. Let me just look. Did I see that right? I did. Ooh, I did see that correct. 9-second stop even for Matt Quick. Ah. Oh, 9:57 Eastern, 8:57 Central, 3:57 Hawaiian time, as we are edging ever so closer to that 20 to go mark here tonight. Josh Ball is ahead by 4 seconds, but Will LaRue is trying to close that gap here. He is under 4 seconds here tonight. I don't know what Josh is thinking. Does he have enough? I mean, we're 20. Josh has been out here 11 already. We're coming up on, and I don't think Josh has enough. 20 to go, and then you put it at about 31 for Josh Ball. Man, that's gonna be close. Gotta save it a few laps at least. Already seen a few guys run out of fuel here tonight. Look at the race. So LaRue is right up ahead of John Swigert, who's led 43. Next time by, though, Josh Ball will take that 20 to go here with a 74 close by. That is not for position. That is Brian Workman. He laps down. Here we go, folks. We have got that 20 laps to go here tonight on Max Speed TV, the Iron Thunder Racing League Gutter Team Truck Series. Season number 6, round number 2 here at Las Vegas, presented by Max Speed TV. And myself, Joshua Medlock, up here in the booth. Hopefully everybody is enjoying the race. Or at least trying to enjoy the race. Got 8 watching and 5 likes out there. Thank you everybody for hitting that like button. Big shout out to Josh Ball. Sawyer Ott. I don't see him in here, but that is Dylan Hale. Big shout out to him. Of course, everybody. Allow me to broadcast these races. Eamon Rottenauer, Matt Quick. Going back a little bit further here, that is like P18, P19 here. Cannot forget about the drivers back here in the back, though. I mean, if something happens up front, and let's say we don't get a caution, because it can happen. I mean, this is iRacing. You know, these guys back here in the back, you know, they definitely can capitalize on it. Josh Ball, though, I think Josh Ball is going to be under fire here, though, pretty quickly. Yeah, he is. John Swigert, Will LaRue. You know, they're battling for P2, but they're coming up on Josh Ball like he is just ate up his tires. He's been out here the longest. And out of 4 here tonight. 15 to go at the stripe. John Swigert gonna lead another lap. Gonna be 44. Well, Josh is not letting them get it. But Will LaRue is gonna be able to make that pass over Josh Ball. So John and Will back to P1. And Will LaRue up to P2. He's led 10 laps. Josh Ball has led 19. He started 14th, just inside of the top 15. But you've got to watch the 23 of Ryan Dingler. Now, he's right back here, too. Now, top 3 is podium. You know, Ryan is going to try to grab that podium if he can away from that Red Bull number 1. Keegan Sabilo, likewise, if he can get up here, he's going to fight for it as well. On Bounty, trying to be the best quicker picker-upper he can. See what happens here with Sean. Started P7, he's up to P5. Out on the 6 of Mr. Storm. Storm trying to go back-to-back. Category 6, as I called him last week, and see if he can be another Category 6 here tonight. 13 to go, folks. Make it 12. 12 to go. Alright, well, I just got to looking here, and if I'm looking at this right, LaRue Esports, yes, that is our leader, John Swigert, and our P2 right now, Will LaRue, and Keegan Sabilo. Oh, we got drivers that are having to come down pit road. They cannot make it here. Whoa, okay, this is going to be interesting. Maybe they got a tire set left or something. I don't know. Egan Sabilo is up and away. John Swigert and his teammate Will LaRue, or Will's teammate John, not sure which. Around the 62 here. And that that is going to put it there, folks, at 9 to go for Swigert and LaRue. Dingler, E3. He's under a half a second, though, behind Will LaRue. Oh, it could be interesting for P2. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. I think Ryan is part of that team. But if Ryan gets a run, oh, and we've got a caution. No, that is not what we wanted to see. Oh. What happened? All right, well, hang on a minute. It looks like it's going to be right around the 89-32-63 was coming down pit road. We're trying to get down pit road here. Hang on a minute. We're going to be on Daniel half here. It looks like Daniel might have, okay, right there. It looks like the 63 hit the apron. And 32 was just, looks like trying to dodge it. And then up into the wall he goes. Tries to save it. And then right up back into traffic and into the wall. He spins it. Goes down below the white line. And I believe that is where the caution is going to come out. I could be wrong, but that is where we're going to put it at. Wow, that is definitely going to change things. Not what we want to see, though, folks. Don't want to see a caution under 10 to go. Especially with the long runs they've had. Does look like the top three did not come down. Ryan Dingler, John Bounty, George Belfans Jr. here. That's what I've got, top three. However, Will LaRue, John Swigert, Brandon Pamitat, Storm Patterson, I believe. Yeah, several others. Yeah, everybody did come down. Some were probably coming off of pit road or just come off pit road when that caution come out. So, wow. Well, I gotta say this. If Storm Patterson brings that number 6, category 6 V-Speed machine back up to victory lane, I'm gonna have to get with the admins here tonight and put category 6 in between that Storm Patterson name. So Storm Cat 6 Patterson, and you know, we'll have to definitely get that in there. And right now he's in a pretty good place. Started 33rd. And it looks like he is running in P7 right now. What I have. Roger Diebold, man, a lot of drivers up here. Started, you know, toward the back. And oh man, this is definitely going to be an interesting finish. Like Ryan on that flat surface here below that white line, trying to save as much fuel. Can he be the truck hero here tonight? I see truck hero on his truck here. Well, can he be the truck hero here tonight to save the fuel? I think he can do it. I think it'll put him at about 28 laps, 29 laps. I think he'll have the fuel to do it, but I don't know about the tires. That is going to be another thing. The tires, folks. Some drivers have the fuel. but they may not have the tires. So give me a minute. Step back. Catch my breath. Hang on, we're still here. Alright, pace car is off, coming to 4 to go. Here we go, folks. Echo restart, 23, Ryan on the loud pedal. Here we go. 3 wide already before we hit in turn 1. Turn 1, 3 wide, 01, 34, 55, 01 of John trying to figure out to get back up there. Got the tires, he's got the fuel, and he is making quick work. Can he do it? 3 to go, 23 of Dingler. Did get that lap, but the 01 of John Swigert is going to take back over the lead here. LaRue, his teammate, Storm Patterson, has stormed his way up to P3. 2 to go, folks. 2 to go. Caution is out. Green, white, checkered attempt. Oh, Raymond Rittenauer, blown engine again, or a blown engine. Let's see here exactly what happened to Raymond. Oh, my nose. All right, right here, the 87 is on the outside. Right there it was. 24 up into the 87 and blam, up into the wall. Oh, 24 went for a ride. 87 and 24 both gonna have a blown engine here, it looks like. Wow, set up for a GWC here tonight, folks. Hang on, we're not done. I believe they get 3 attempts. Give me just a minute. We believe they get 3 attempts at it, so we're gonna go ahead and do 1. Ow. One of 3. John Swigert up top. Will LaRue, his teammate, in P2. Storm Patterson, P3. Brandon Pamitat, P4. And Ryan Dingler rounding out our top 5 here. Oh, man. I do not wish COVID on anybody, folks. I really, I really don't. It's rough. If you've ever had it, you know what it feels like. Man, John Swigert, 55 laps under his belt. Man, oh man, what a run for John here tonight. John Swigert last week at Daytona, the opening race. Started P5, ended up P9. Didn't even manage to lead a lap or anything. And man, look at him tonight, dominating the race here at Las Vegas. See if he can hold on to it. So let's hope I just didn't jinx Mr. John Swigert here tonight. Got a teammate of Will LaRue there, though. I know these two, they are teammates, but, you know, if it comes down to grabbing the win, you know, is it going to be John or Will? If they're by themselves, of course. Now, Storm Patterson, Brandon Pamitat, Roger Diebold, Ryan Dingler, Sawyer Ott, George Belfans Jr., Josh Culley, Manny Gregory. We're just rounding out our top 10, man. They got a chance, too. So, then, you know, everybody on the lead lap behind them. All the way back to Keegan Sabilo here in the 77. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. It ain't over. All right, pace car will dive off. There it goes to the safety of pit road. The Geico restart zone coming up. The old one will be in control. He's on the loud pedal with his teammate in the 55. Here we go. Green flag is out. Green light, checkered attempt. 1 of 3 here, I do believe. Let's hope we can just finish it under 1. Get back here to the action, though, way back into the back. Now, I'm not saying there's no action up front, because there is. But, man, we got some, you know, some weaving and some bobbing going on back there. And out of turn number 4, here we go, folks. Is it going to end under 1 GWC here tonight? It does look like it. Swigert going to take 1 to go here this evening with his teammate, Will LaRue. 1 to go. There it is. Storm Patterson has stormed his way up to P3 here from 33rd, folks. 33rd here. And we got some blocking, man. Will LaRue blocking the daylights out of that number 6 machine. He does not want that 6 to get around him. Battle for the win and P2 here tonight. And it's going to be the 0-1 of John Swigert grabbing the win here tonight. Will LaRue, P2, and Storm Patterson. He will grab P3 here, and he's going to end up into the wall here. Major damage, but Storm is going to be P3 here tonight. That is our podium finishers. Brandon Pamitat, P4, and Roger Diebold, P5. So big shout out to John Swigert here for grabbing the victory here for round number 2 here tonight. Looks like a little bit of a love tap there by the 35 of Sawyer Ott here tonight. Well, as John Swigert burns it up here tonight, we're going to step aside here and get our top 3 up here for the Max Speed TV post-race show. And yes, we're going to make it quick. I really don't feel good. But they deserve it, and you guys deserve it. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we have caught up here with our top three, and we're going to start here with our winner, and we're going to make it as quick as we can, but we got to get the details of, as well. So, the 0-1 of LaRue here tonight was fighting the other driver here tonight with the one, but that was the one of Josh Ball here early on here, John. But man, talk about the overall racing and the battle there that you had with Josh, and talk about the overall racing, because I mean it was an amazing race. We ended up having to go one GWC, but that was it.
Yeah, no, the race was really good, and there was a lot of clean racing out here, and we had green flag pit stops, so it was great. We just made the right call there at the end to take tires, and was able to recapture the lead and race my teammate Will for the win. It was pretty spectacular.
Well, I was looking at it here, and I'm gonna try to do this without, bugging everybody. But last week at Daytona, you qualified P5. Uh, you did get 33 points, but you ended up in, still inside of the top 10 and P9. But man, this is kind of a swing, because you went from inside of the top 10 to inside of the top 5 as the winner. But with that being said, we've got a lot of race to go. Kind of finish this out here tonight with this race, because Las Vegas here, depending on the vehicle and the track conditions and et cetera, it could be either the high line only, or a few lines, or all three. And it looked like tonight all three lines really kind of came into a favor per se, depending on how long you guys were on tires.
Yeah, last week at Daytona, I was kind of disappointed. I got caught up in some stuff and just had to battle and wound up with a P9. So it's always a crapshoot when you go to Daytona. But Will and I worked on maximizing the entry and exit, and you could run all over the place. But we were really trying to make sure that we were maintaining maximum grip on that right front, where a lot of guys were kind of giving it up. So really just wanted to make a statement in Las Vegas that Team LaRue showed back up this season, and we're here to take a title and defend it, because Will won last year, and it's going to be one of us this year, and that's the plan, that's the goal.
So the goal is teammates. That is going to be what it's about. Well, we're not really done here, but I mean we've got a lot of season yet to go. We've got next week here, and I do hope I'm feeling much better than what I am here tonight, because man, it was rough. But your round number 3 is going to be at Nashville Super Speedway. So you go to Las Vegas, from Las Vegas, Sin City, to Nashville Super Speedway, which to me shouldn't even be a super speedway, but it is. How do you feel about Nashville Super Speedway?
It's a pretty fun track. It's got some pretty tight entries, and the straightaways narrow up real quick, so could be a lot of trouble on exit, depending on how the setup is. But like I said, Will and I had a plan to come into this race after last week at Daytona, and we wanted to make a statement that we've showed up on for the season, and we're ready to race and get down to business. So we know there's a lot of racing left, but hopefully we'll get to see a lot of LaRue either in the top 5 or maybe a couple more wins.
I guess we'll find out. Well, John, awesome job out here tonight on the win, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate and get ready for Nashville Super Speedway, bud?
Yeah, buddy. I just want to thank all the guys at ITRL. It's a great league to run in. Thank you for broadcasting, and big thanks to Will for sponsoring the Team LaRue Esports. And man, we're just gonna go have some fun now.
All right, go do it. We'll see you next week, man.
Take care, buddy.
Take care, man. All right, well, that is going to bring us up here to his teammate. That is going to be Will LaRue here in that number 55 machine once it decides to update here. Man, sometimes I just hate ATVO. But Will, man, awesome job, P2, here tonight. You and John kind of got connected together here tonight. You guys worked together. You figured everything out. Beautiful paint as well, man. But, man, talk about it, because, this race could have, kind of went sour, really, for a lot of drivers, but it didn't. I mean, it went clean for the most part. We did have a few cautions. We had the stage, long green flag runs, pit stops. Man, talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, for us, it was pretty simple. The truck was just a little tight, so the right front was just getting destroyed after a couple laps. So the only way to save it was just to either lift and be slow, or just be up front. So decided to just try and stay up front. It worked out pretty good.
So staying up front was the best thing that you really could have done. Is get up front, stay up front, work with your teammate, and just be there at the end.
Exactly, like especially both LaRue trucks, 1, 2, the snowblowers. I don't think it could have been better tonight.
Oh man, this was an awesome race. Talk about, the green flag pit stops here real quick. What you had to do to manage that, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I didn't talk with John about it, but man, that first stage, dude, it come down to fuel. A lot of drivers, it looked like, or several, man, ran out of fuel. So really, how close was it, on fuel for the race out here tonight?
It was actually pretty close. I think we could make like 30 laps if you lifted. So if you were up front, you weren't lifting, so you couldn't make it. So we had to switch leaders. This is why you saw like a couple lead changes at the start. But yeah, I mean, a couple guys pushed it another lap. John and I just said, fuck it, we'll just spit." I guess
All
that was the right
right.
move.
Okay, so bleep. All right. Well, Will, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Now, of course, we go from Las Vegas to Nashville Super Speedway, a night race there. How do you feel about Nashville Super Speedway? Do you think it, is a super speedway, or do you think it should even be labeled that? Talk about it. How do you feel about it?
Haven't raced much over there. I think I did like one race on iRacing, and I don't know. It's a trialable, I think, and super. To me, a super speedway is full throttle the whole way around, but I don't think we're going to be full throttle. So I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. So I guess we'll find out next week. But any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2 here tonight?
Yeah, but big thanks to LaRue. Just been supporting me my whole career, my real life career, and my iRacing career. So thanks to them, snowblowers.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, we will see you next week, man.
Thanks.
See ya. All right, well, that is going to bring us up here to Mr. Category 6 Storm Patterson. Now, not really where he wanted to finish here tonight, but Storm, I got to say, from 33rd to 3rd, that's better than the alternative, I guess. I mean, you could have finished dead last, but I mean, 33rd to 3rd, but that is amazing. You did what you had to do. You brung that Category 6 machine back up to, toward the front. Know you wanted to go back to back, kind of talk about it, man. I mean, talk about your race, man. We got to hear from you, bud.
Sorry, man. Yeah, it was quite a race. We didn't queue. Figured we'd have an extra challenge there. So yeah, we just started in the back. Drove through the field the first time, and then I kind of had a really bad lapse of judgment and forgot that there was a stage. So we had to drive through the field again, because I ran out of fuel, and then yeah, we got. I mean, that sounds like a mouthful, don't it? But
I don't
yeah,
know.
I mean, I guess you can. I guess
I mean,
you can.
we can practice it here. Storm Category 6 Bonehead Patterson. I mean, yeah, that might be a little long.
Maybe if my last name was a little bit shorter. But yeah, we definitely passed a lot of cars tonight. I don't think anyone could tell us we didn't. I think we were probably the fastest, if not one of the fastest, trucks on the long run tonight. I definitely feel like that's where we shined. But yeah, to back up our win last week with the P3 isn't too bad, especially with how many cars we passed tonight. And to finish third to Will and John, definitely not. Definitely people I don't mind finishing second or yeah, behind. they they're good at what they do. So yeah, just had a lot of fun tonight. Drove through the field, had a buddy spot me for tonight, so that was fun. And yeah, we'll go at it next week. I'm not 100% sure where we're at next week, but yeah, hopefully we can continue our points leading. I think we're still leading. I hope we are. But
Yeah, I don't know that just yet, but yeah, with that being said, before we get into next week, kind of talk about the pit stops out here tonight, and of course that fuel run. You know all about the fuel run. You already even stated it. You ran out of fuel, so it looked like about 30 to 31 laps. I believe 30. You would have to pit at 30. Uh, 31, I think you were one of the ones that ran out of fuel at 31. So, something like that. It was close.
yeah, yeah, it was lap 31, I believe was the maximum laps you could push it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 30 was white flag, and then at the completion of 30 to 31 was stage. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of a blessing in disguise there at the end because when that caution came out, with 30 to go, no, not 30 to go, it put us into where we could make one stop, uh, and we were able to do that. We made it a one stop race, and we would have had at least P3, if not maybe the win. I haven't talked to John or Will about what their fuel situation um was there at the end before that second to last caution. But yeah, I think we would have at least had P3 if it went green. But the caution came out, and we came down. We had an extra set of tires. We came down, took tires, um, came back out. I think we restarted like seventh, I want to say. And
Yeah,
we got
it was somewhere around in there, somewhere between sixth and eighth. Yeah, I know you were inside of the top 10. I know.
Yeah, we had a good track position for sure for that restart, and it definitely helped us because it let me get a good restart, and I kind of was able to get between Brandon and Will there, and we just went around the top and we passed the cars on old tires, um, on the bottom, and we got up to P3. Then the last caution came out, and I figured Will and John were both gonna get a really good restart there because they're teammates and all. So I knew we were probably gonna be fighting for third, probably not the win, but I was gonna try to make something work. And I feel like we had one more lap, it would have changed everything. These trucks are so draft heavy that one more lap would have changed that race. I got back up to them, and I got to the inside of Will, and I think if it would have gone one more lap, I planned on taking it 3, but it didn't work out that way. And it was a good win for Will. They played it out great. I mean, for John, they played it out great.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it was a great race out here tonight. Las Vegas is done. Round 2 is done. We got a round 3, but we're gonna go ahead and get to that here tonight. Hopefully, I feel much better for this one because I know this one's gonna be, one heck of a race, kind of what it was here tonight. We got Nashville Super Speedway night race. Looks like 80 laps there, 106 and a half, a little over 106 and a half miles there, bud. How do you feel about Nashville Super Speedway, bud?
I feel confident. We won the last Premier Series race there, so yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I don't know. That was that win kind of came out of nowhere. It was we sat on pole and got the win, but I feel like last season I just matched really good with the next gen car. But these trucks are completely different. So yeah, we'll go in there, see if we can get a top 5 run out of it. I'm not really expecting a win or anything, but just knocking these good top 5s off every race is going to be really important here come playoffs, and yeah, just looking forward to hopefully having a chance to win another championship. I feel like even though these trucks are very draft dependent and are super full throttle, and super grippy, and you almost never spin out. At least at these mile and a halves, it just it still felt good to run good and be very competitive tonight. So yeah, just looking forward to moving on, and no, just looking forward to racing.
Oh, Storm, I gotta say, awesome job, bud. I love your name. Now, you just to give everybody, kind of a heads up, is that your real name, Storm?
Uh, on the birth certificate, no, but everyone, my family, everyone calls me Storm. So basically, is
You might want to get it switched to Storm Patterson. You might want to. I love the name. I love what you go by here. It's unique. You don't see that, very often or any at all. So I love it.
thank you.
Yeah, and the number 6, my favorite, Mark Martin, number 6. I'm not saying you're my favorite, but
Not your favorite, man.
But man, awesome job. You're grabbing my attention, I will say, because I watch drivers, and I'm sure a lot of guys out here know I watch drivers. Sawyer knows. He's known me for a long time. I watch drivers, and I see, when they get better and better, and when, what tracks they get better at, what tracks they're good at. So I do watch. So,
Right.
but Storm, awesome job, bud. Final thoughts, shout outs, man, because we got to see you next week.
I'll be here next week. Don't worry about that. But yeah, V Speed PPM. Everyone that backs me. Yeah, just you for broadcasting.
Or trying
Yeah.
to. Ugh.
Hey, man,
Ugh.
making it work with COVID. I
Oh
respect it.
man, it's not fun.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, V Speed PPM. Eminem too. Yeah, just everyone who runs this league and just lets us do this every week.
Alrighty, Storm. Well, man, we'll see you next week, bud. And hopefully I can, yell the 3 wide and the boogity 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 next week. I think it will be okay. Gotta get some rest and, the whole 9 yards. So, Storm, go celebrate P3 out here tonight. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. Feel better, man.
Yeah, thank you, bud. All right, well, that is Storm Patterson here tonight, RP3 here. Brandon Pamitat, P4, and Roger Diebold, of course, is going to be RP5. Now, I'm not going to run down through the full grid here tonight, but Sawyer Ott, P6, Josh Coley, P7, Ryan Dingler, P8, Kelvin Mosier, P9, and George Belfange Jr. will round out our top 10 here, folks. I'm going to go ahead and step out here tonight. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in here tonight on Max Speed TV. Thank you all for the support. Do appreciate it. But until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.